Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. Before I forget to film, today is a rainy Monday, even though it showed no rain in the forecast. And I know this doesn't look too good right now, but it's really delicious. I made tortellini soup, and then I had some hot dogs and some hot dog buns in the fridge, and the kids had that after school. And soup is what's for dinner. All right, you guys, today is Tuesday, and we are doing Taco Tuesday. I just have 3 pounds of ground beef. I put some cheddar cheese and some taco sauce and seasoning. We're gonna use hard shells, rice, cheese, salsa, guacamole, and sour cream. And that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Hi everyone. So today is Wednesday, and I wanted to show you guys what we're having for lunch. I have 2 cans of chicken noodle soup and 1 of clam chowder. So we have this chicken noodle soup, and the clam chowder. This is the one we have, the New England clam chowder, and I'm gonna put some pepper in it, and that's what we're gonna have for lunch because we're just trying to use up what we have. And then Emma has brownies baking. Oh, they smell really good. Oh, you put chocolate chips? Yum. So that's what's going on so far. And then I don't know what we're doing for dinner. I don't have anything in plan. It might just be macaroni and cheese or kind of fend for yourself. And I like those days as well because then we just use up what we have. Yeah. All right, you guys. So I added some salt, pepper, garlic powder, some dry parsley, and some croutons on the clam chowder because it had no taste. And then I just put some croutons in the chicken noodle. These are not as good as homemade, obviously, but they're okay. You just have to add a little bit of flavor. This is too salty. This had no salt at all, but they will do. They are in our stockpile. We're not going to waste food. We're going to eat them up, and they're going to fill our bellies and be good. Morning, everyone. It is Thursday morning, and I have chili that I thawed out of my freezer, and I'm going to get this in the crock pot. And we are having chili today. A friend of mine is coming over for coffee and probably lunch. So it's 7:30 in the morning. I'm getting this in the crock pot so that it will be ready to eat for us to enjoy. Here is the chili, you guys. It turned out delicious. And then I had a friend come over, and let me show you what she made. This beautiful homemade cake, and we cut it in half. And we have some heavy whipping cream that I'm gonna use, and some instant vanilla pudding, and some raspberries, and we're gonna fill that with. She wanted to make this other cream. She didn't have time at home. She was gonna make it here with like using a double boiler and eggs and all this stuff. And I was like, don't do that. Let me just make a simple cream. She left. We had a great time together. Oh, and then she also made me 2 homemade breads and brought a bunch of cookies and chocolates and all kinds of really yummy stuff. So I'm going to assemble this cake. This is not out of a box. She made this with eggs, and I don't know how, but I just, can't wait to dig in. All right, you guys, here it is. I made the cream. I put raspberries, a little bit of sweetened condensed milk drizzled over, and I cannot wait to dig in. I did make a sugar syrup, which was just sugar and water, and I kind of put it all over inside so that it would be nice and moist. It is Saturday, and what I have in my crock pot is half a turkey. So I ended up buying a few more turkeys because at that price, it was fabulous. There was another deal on the no antibiotics organic ones for like $7.05, $7.05. So I grabbed a few more, and I thought we can't put them whole because they take up too much space in the freezer. But then I kind of wanted them like just half a turkey at once. So my husband cut it in half. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. That's going to be wrapped up and put in the freezer, and then that way I can just throw it in the crock. So this is still kind of sitting up out of the crock pot because it's still a little bit frozen, but as it thaws out, it will go down, and it's going to make it juicy. I hit it with salt, pepper, and then garlic parmesan seasoning. I'm just trying to use up my seasonings that I have already open in the pantry, and then we will get rid of them, kind of start our low spend challenge, January challenge now, might as well. And I'm just going to cover this, and then at the end I might just throw in some little potatoes or something. We'll find sides, but it is 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, so I have it for at least 8 hours because it's still frozen. We'll see how long it takes. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it out at the end, throw it on a cookie sheet, put it under the broiler to crisp up, and it's going to be delicious. All right, you guys, so here's my half a turkey, and my husband's going to wrap it up with plastic wrap. And then are you putting tin foil on top?
Yeah.
Then he's gonna put tin foil, and then we're just gonna put it in the freezer like that because it's too big to put in Ziploc bags. I don't have that big of a Ziploc bag, but this will work just fine. And then when we're ready to use up the turkeys, we will just pop it in the crock pot after throwing it. You guys, it's still Saturday. My kids are super hungry. The turkey still has quite a bit to go. So we're just gonna throw a little freezer pantry meal together. We're gonna do a stir fry. I had pretty much half a bag of this vegetable stir fry. I had some grilled chicken that was in my fridge that I'm just warming up. I mean, in my freezer that I'm warming up. I have these random 2 boxes, a bag and a box of noodles that I'm gonna boil, put together. And then we have some orange sauce that was open in the fridge, so that's gonna go on top of everything. Let me show you what's going on. So this is what it looks like. I have my big pot out and lots of veggies, some chicken, and I love when my husband is barbecuing to throw chicken, boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and he just can grill them, and it's just easy. There's that. The water's coming to a boil. The turkey, this is the situation. We put a bowl because the lid wasn't closing all the way, and I added more time on the crock pot, but it's smelling fabulous. So let's put everything together and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, you guys, this is what it's looking like. Emma's mixing everything in. They look absolutely delicious. Okay, I want to show you guys, I already took the wing and stuff out. This is literally falling apart. So juicy. Look at all that delicious broth. Here's the wing, the neck, and everything is just falling apart. Delicious. All right, you guys, it is Sunday. So this is the leftover turkey breast. What I did is I put it in the oven. You can see it had like a bunch of jello around it, and it just turned into broth when I heated it up. I have mashed potatoes, instant mashed potatoes, and some gravy, and that's what we are having for dinner, lunch and dinner Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed this week. Let me plate it up and show you what it looks like. All right, here it is. Turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, and some of my friend's homemade bread. And we are going to dig in. Nothing green on it on this plate today, but that's okay. That's what we're having. I hope you enjoyed this week of What's for Dinner. If you did, subscribe if you haven't. I'd really appreciate that. And give me a thumbs up if you like it. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
After seeing Jesus, the shepherds left the stables praising God. They shared with everyone the good news of what they had seen and heard.